Hey folks, welcome back to Military Forces Unleashed, where we dive deep into the machines that shape modern warfare. Today we're taking off, literally, into the skies of China's rising military might. In this episode, we'll explore two of the most intriguing yet under-discussed aircraft in recent years, the J-36 and J-50 fighters. These jets are part of China's ambitious push to challenge global air dominance, blending cutting-edge technology with strategic ambition. Buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Did you know that while the world obsesses over America's F-35 and Russia's Su-57, China has quietly been developing its own game-changing warplanes? Spoiler alert, they're not just knockoffs of Western designs anymore. Let's break down why these jets could redefine aerial combat as we know it. Did you know that while the world obsesses over America's F-35 and Russia's Su-57, China has quietly been developing its own game-changing warplanes? Spoiler alert, they're not just knockoffs of Western designs anymore. Let's break down why these jets could redefine aerial combat as we know it. Enter the Chengdu Aircraft Industry Group, CAIG, the same company behind the now famous J-20 stealth fighter. Their mission was clear: leapfrog outdated platforms and create a fleet capable of competing head-to-head with NATO forces. This brings us to the J-36 and J-50, two projects shrouded in secrecy but brimming with potential. Let's face it, China isn't building these planes for fun. Think about it. They're positioning themselves as a superpower ready to counter U.S. influence in Asia-Pacific. According to defense analyst Richard Abulafia, China's strategy revolves around deterring intervention in regional conflicts. Translation? They want to make sure no one can swoop in and spoil their plans, whether it's over Taiwan or disputed islands. So, what makes the J-36 and J-50 so special? Well, hold on to your seats, because things are about to get technical. First impressions count, right? The J-36 looks like a beefier cousin of the American F/A-18 Super Hornet. Why does it resemble carrier-based jets? Because that's exactly what it is, or at least aims to be. Designed primarily for operation aboard China's growing fleet of aircraft carriers, including the Type 003 Fujian, the J-36 combines agility with payload capacity. Its twin-engine configuration ensures reliability during high-risk carrier landings, while advanced avionics give pilots real-time situational awareness. Oh, and did I mention foldable wings? Yeah, they had to think about storage space too. Practicality over flashiness. That's the name of the game here. On paper, the J-36 boasts an impressive set of features: radar-evading coatings, thrust vectoring engines, and compatibility with long-range missiles like the PL-15. However, there's a catch. It's not entirely stealthy. Unlike the F-35C, which prioritizes low observability, the J-36 leans more toward versatility. Critics argue this compromises its ability to evade advanced radar systems. Still, don't underestimate it. Analysts suggest the J-36 could serve as both a strike fighter and reconnaissance platform, making it a versatile asset in contested environments. Imagine sending this jet into enemy territory undetected. Not perfect, but good enough to cause headaches. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the J-50. Or should I say the ghost in the hangar? Details are scarce, but whispers among defense circles hint at a next-gen stealth bomber designed to rival America's B-2 Spirit. Sounds impressive, doesn't it? Too bad most of what we know comes from blurry satellite images and speculative renderings. Here's the kicker. If the rumors are true, the J-50 could represent a quantum leap in China's bomber capabilities. Picture this: an aircraft capable of penetrating heavily defended airspace, delivering precision-guided munitions, and disappearing before anyone knows what hit them. Scary stuff. But wait, let's pump the brakes for a second. Remember when everyone thought the JXX program would revolutionize air combat? Turns out it fizzled faster than a cheap soda. Military historian Robert Farley warns against falling for hype without evidence. He points out that developing such complex systems requires time, resources, and expertise, all areas where China still lags behind the West. That said, dismissing the J-50 outright would be foolish. After all, China surprised skeptics before with the successful rollout of the J-20. Could the J-50 follow suit? Only time will tell. When stacked against competitors, the J-36 and J-50 offer unique advantages. For starters, they reflect China's growing confidence in designing indigenous platforms rather than relying on foreign imports. Additionally, their integration with other PLA assets, like drones and missile networks, creates a formidable multi-domain force. Take the J-36's role in amphibious operations, for example. Paired with Type 075 landing helicopter docks, it could provide critical air support during island seizures. Meanwhile, the hypothetical J-50 could disrupt supply lines and cripple enemy infrastructure far beyond China's borders. However, let's not kid ourselves. These jets aren't miracle workers. Both suffer from developmental challenges typical of ambitious projects. Engine reliability remains a recurring issue, with many Chinese aircraft relying on Russian-made AL-31 engines due to struggles with domestic alternatives. Then there's the cost factor. Developing cutting-edge tech doesn't come cheap, and budget constraints could limit production numbers. Moreover, critics argue that even if these jets perform well, they lack the extensive combat testing seen in Western counterparts. As one insider quipped, "You can build a Ferrari, but it won't win races until you prove it on the track." At their core, the J-36 and J-50 symbolize the shifting dynamics of modern air power. Gone are the days when raw speed and brute force ruled the skies. Today's battles demand stealth, precision, and adaptability. These jets embody that philosophy, showcasing how nations tailor their arsenals to meet specific strategic goals. Yet they also highlight the immense complexity and cost of maintaining technological superiority. Consider this: every dollar spent on advanced fighters is a dollar diverted from other priorities, like cybersecurity or humanitarian aid. It's a delicate balancing act, one that raises questions about sustainability in the long run. Perhaps the most concerning aspect of China's rapid advancements is the ripple effect they have globally. As Beijing flexes its muscles, rivals respond in kind, fueling an arms race reminiscent of Cold War-era tensions. Will this lead to stability through deterrence or instability through escalation? That's the million-dollar question. In conclusion, the J-36 and J-50 represent key milestones in China's quest for air dominance. While they may not match their Western counterparts in every category, they underscore Beijing's determination to carve out a place at the top table of global powers. Love them or hate them, these jets are here to stay and they deserve our attention. If this deep dive into China's latest warbirds got your gears turning, smash that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Which aircraft do you think poses the biggest threat or opportunity for the future of air combat? And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes uncovering the untold stories of military history. Thanks for tuning in to Military Forces Unleashed. Your support keeps this channel flying high. Special shout out to our research team and sources like Defense News, The Diplomat, and Air Force Technology. These resources help us bring you the most accurate and up-to-date information possible. But wait, there's more. A huge thank you goes out to the incredibly talented artist behind the jaw-dropping visuals you saw in this video, Netrunner PL. All CGI and 3D concepts featured in this video were created by the visionary artist Netrunner PL. Their work brings these futuristic aircraft to life in ways that words simply can't capture. From sleek renderings of the J-36 taking off from a carrier deck to the mysterious silhouette of the J-50 gliding through the clouds, every frame is a masterpiece. If you're as blown away by their artistry as we are, make sure to check out their channel and show some love. The link to Our Netrunner PL's channel is in the description below. Trust me, you won't regret it. This is the kind of content that makes you rethink what's possible in military aviation design. See you next time as we unravel another chapter in the ever-evolving saga of military aviation. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.